Hi YouTube. Today's topic is on another controversial subject, the gay gender, and the gay gender as it pertains to Black people. I live in New York City, and I noticed certain trends. When my growing up here in New York City, I didn't even know that blacks could be gay. Um, it was something that was totally foreign to me. And I met my first gay, it was a lesbian. She said she was bisexual. That I was like, I could have still been 17. So it was my very first job. And I remember her writing a note and passing it to me. And at first I wasn't even sure what that meant by. I think I talked to my brother about it. But I found out what it meant. Um, so again, it's just something that was very foreign to me. But now, in 2014, it seems that it's growing, at least more visible in the Black community, and I am concerned about this. I Where did it come from, and where does it go to lead us as a people? I I'm particularly concerned with regard to Black men, uh, Black gay men, that it's hard for me to really explain. But what got me thinking about the concern in the Black community was an incident that happened last year, May 2013. A man by the name of Mark Carson, who he got he got killed, and I think that was in the Village around 8th Street, and and he was a homosexual man. And when I saw news footage on the about the incident, there was a big rally on his behalf. When I was told that the victim was a black man, but the people in the rally overwhelmingly were white, I was just very surprised. Um, and I started asking myself questions, and maybe I shouldn't ask myself those questions, but I did. I asked myself that if it was any other type of shooting, whether it was just a regular police shooting, would those people have gone out to to see him, to rally on his behalf? But that he was gay and he had uh, backing. I like the fact that someone that they did come out and rallied on his behalf. But it just got me just thinking. It was like a paradigm shift for me. Um, so it had me think about other things. Like I remember hearing about RuPaul. He had a show, um, I think a cable show, and he dresses in drag, and he had mentioned um, over the television that it's hard for him as a man, black man, to get a taxi, but as a man in drag, um, they stopped for him. So I link those two stories together. So okay, New York City, you have black men, and then um, some social encouragement. If you have a certain behavior, or you're being what's how to say you, you you have someone backing you. And I thought that was a very strong suggestion. So I'm thinking in New York City, is the rise of homosexuality in the Black community increasing because of these things that you might feel to have certain social benefits for being so. I also say this because I used to work for a jewelry company years ago. It was a very high-end um, jewelry company. They they did not hire blacks or people of color to sell the jewelry up front, but they had the blacks work in security, or they had blacks in the telephone room for customer service, and that was it. I mean, I remember when I got hired for the Christmas season, and when I had gone downstairs, I mean, it was a lot of people being interviewed for work there, but no, I didn't know who's going to get what job, whatever, and I got a job in there working in the telephone room as customer service. But I noticed there was no blacks. I mean, there were a lot of blacks that were applying for jobs there, but no blacks were hired in the front where the jewelry was. So fast forward to the present, I had visited that jewelry store, and there they had one black male at you know at the jewelry, up front with the jewelry, and he was being trained um, with a white person, and but this black man had makeup on, and he looked girly, and I said, isn't there something here? They when they finally do get a black man working here, up front, they have to have a man that, wears makeup and feminine. But most black men aren't gay. And so here, they're getting certain favor for certain behaviors or lifestyles. And I think this is dangerous. I think what I mean by dangerous is that um, does a black man have to compromise and act certain ways to get a certain type of job? This shouldn't be, you know. Um, so it shook me. And is our life not 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 important? And it becomes important if they die because they're homosexual. Again, this is a blow to me, and I think it's very sad. So um, I don't know. I also see that even in the movies that blacks are being targeted to become shown that they're becoming gay. Like the first movie I could recall showing gay characters. This was in the movie Revenge of the Nerds. I think the character's name in the movie's name was Lamar, and he was a small frame, dark-skinned black male, and very very girly behavior. And then there was other people in the movie that they wanted to get into a fraternity club, but because they were social outcasts, uh, they weren't allowed into any of the mainstream movies. I mean, mainstream fraternities. This movie was made in the 1980s. Um, when I first saw the movie, I was initially confused. I was confused about the character. Was it about a black character who couldn't get in because he was black, or that he couldn't get into the fraternity because he had feminine behaviors? The movie didn't have that many blacks in. They had him, and then the people who did sponsor them to get a fraternity were black men, and they act very stereotypical negative images of black men. So that was in the 1980s. The black character in this movie was he was comical and not taken seriously, I thought. And then the next movie was had Wesley Snipes in it and two other uh, actors. I can't remember their names right now. Oh, Patrick Swayze was the second, and then this other man. He's a Hispanic man. So the three characters, these three drag queens. One was white, one was black, and one was Hispanic. And it was basically an upbeat movie. It showed some conflict regarding their um, choice of lifestyle. But overall, I thought it was to try to promote a positive image for homosexuals. And so I thought that movie was like a turning point of homosexuals to, come together, that they're one, even though they're different races or ethnicities. And but again, it's showing now black men in this character. And again, they were like acting very dramatic, and it was a comical. And then I think the trend started change. Oh, and then it was the you know, then the trend actually started getting more serious tone, and that was the movie. I think the Philadelphia something. Um, what's his name? Washington. Can't remember. He played a lawyer, and then this the guy that um, but I'm not good with names. I should have wrote the names down. But the homosexual character was a law. He worked in a law office, and he contacts AIDS, and he eventually dies from it. And he is sued before he dies. He and his lawyer were suing the company for um, biasness against his sexuality. But in real life, with that story, that the person who died of AIDS was actually a black man. So they reversed it in the movie. They used a white character who's homosexual who died, and the person who his personal lawyer, a black man. But it was the reverse. So I guess the movies, the Hollywood wasn't ready to show that you can have a black man being a lawyer and you know getting sympathy about his condition. So they got this um, other actor to do it. I mean, that was just my thought. That's possibly what happened. But still, it is a historically it was a black person that the movie was patterned after, and it was a serious movie, and another movie also showing the other aspect of homosexual lifestyle. That was the movie uh, Boys Don't Cry, and that was very intense for me to watch. That was about a woman, a lesbian, who liked to dress as a young man, and he dies. He gets murdered at the end. But it showed now Hollywood was showing that um, you know have compassion for the homosexual or the gay or the lesbian, that they have feelings. So initially it was um, homosexuals are funny, and it's a fun lifestyle, and then now it's showing the serious side of it, of homosexual lifestyle. Um, so the the blacks that are in these movies, I wonder whether or not blacks seeing them, whether they're being influenced by these movies, and that being affiliated with homosexuality, whether they're getting certain social benefits. And if they are, I think it's a shame because they should be able to get jobs because of their merit and not because of their homosexuality. And if a black man is or a black woman is straight, then you know they might feel that they have to act this way to get certain jobs. They get a job in that jewelry company, or other things. So this is my concern, my true concern about it, that people, blacks might be feeling that they have to pretend to be something that they're not, and to get support, social support, um, for, so because now it seems like if someone is being discriminated because they're black, people here couldn't care less. So now, but if a black person is being discriminated or attacked because of homosexuality, it's like, you have someone behind you to help you out. So this is, for me, a paradigm shift, and I wanted to share this with YouTube and to find out what your thoughts or opinions were. So again, I I thank you, YouTube, and let me know. Take care.